Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to tie these 4 turban styles. So if you are interested, make sure you keep on watching. So the Ankara I'm using for this turban is 1.5 yards. I just folded it into half to create a triangle shape, and then I just folded a little bit of the edge to kind of create a band for me to place on her forehead. So now I'm just placing the hair tie on her forehead very close to her brows. Then I had her hold on to the sides of the hair tie while I tie it from behind. So as you can see, I just crossed the two lengths together. I twisted it twice, then I gave her one to hold on to while I bring the other one forward and on the band. And now I'm just tucking it into the band that I created earlier, and I'm going to pin it using an office pin. So after doing that, I'm going to create ruffles with this other length. So as you can see, I just took the length upward, then I folded it into half from behind. Now I'm just pinning it from the center. I'm trying to make sure that it stays put and it doesn't fall off. So now I'm just trying to secure it into place, pin it and create ruffles, and yeah. So after making sure that the top is secure and it's framed enough, I'm just going to make sure that the side is okay too. So I'm pinning the band together with the side of the ruffle. So after doing that, the remaining fabric that is left behind, I'm going to pin that too. I'm going to attach it with the ruffle from the top. So I'm going to twist it, then I'll attach it to the ruffle in order to make it even firmer, and I'm going to just pin it, and yeah. And now I'm just pinning the remaining fabric that is left just to make it look clean and decent and presentable. So now I'm just adjusting the ruffles. I'm just trying to make sure that it looks neat. So this is how to tie this first turban. You can rock this turban for Eid, a wedding, a photo shoot, and so it's just so pretty, so classy, and so cute. I'll be posting the video on how I created this makeup look on my beautiful model. So stay tuned and subscribe to my channel if you haven't. So I'm just taking out the pins from the ruffles for my next turban style. So I'm just taking the length that I used to create my ruffles earlier. I'm just going to bring it forward and on the band. I'm going to be placing it over the first length that I had on the band already to kind of basically replicate the Zara Bahari turban, and I'm just pinning it with the band just like I did with the first length in the other style. If you are not familiar with the Zara Bahari turban or you are wondering how to tie the turban, I have a video on how to tie it on my channel, as well as the Ture Kogotsiya turban. I'm going to leave the link to the video in the description below, so make sure you watch the video. So now I'm just taking a Rawsilk and I'm placing it from behind her head. I'm trying to adjust it to create equal length. I had her hold on to one of the lengths while I'm using the other length to create my style. So I just lifted the length upward and now I'm just trying to pin it together with the band. After that, I am going to lift the length up and fold it again from behind, just like I did on the first style. And I'm just trying to pin it on the Ankara. And then I'm going to create ruffles with it. By the way, the Rawsilk I'm using is 1 yard and the Ankara is 1.5 yards. So after creating the ruffles, I'm going to pin the edge of the ruffle with the band, just like in the first style. And now I'm just fixing my ruffles from the top and I'm pinning it. The ruffles doesn't have to be perfect. I feel like the messier the ruffle is, the more nice it looks. Just make sure that you try to create a decent shape while you make the ruffles. To create the ruffles, I'm just pinching a little piece of the fabric, the Rawsilk, then I apply pin. Then I keep repeating the same thing. I keep pinching it, applying pin, squeezing it, applying pin, and that's basically how to create the ruffles. So once I'm done adjusting the front, I'm just going to pin the back as well. So now I'm just taking the other length, I'm just twisting it till the end. Then I'm going to cross it over the Ankara band that I had created, and I'm going to take it all the way till the back, and then I'm going to pin it to the band. So this is turban style number 2. So now I'm just taking out all the pins and we are going to proceed to turban style number 3. So for turban number 3, I'm still going to be using that same Rawsilk and the Ankara, but for this turban I'm using the two lengths. I'm using both lengths. I'm going to fold the two lengths together, as you can see. And now I'm pinning it to the Ankara just like I did with the other turbans. So I'm just pinning it and I'm just trying to adjust the Rawsilk so that it kind of creates a flower kind of situation at the top. So now I'm just adjusting the Rawsilk. I'm kind of pushing it up, then I apply pin. After getting the desired shape that I want, I'm just going to twist the remaining length of the Rawsilk to the back, then I'm going to pin it down using an office pin. After doing that, the remaining Ankara also that I have from behind, I'm going to twist that too as well. I'm just twisting it, then now as you can see, I'm trying to pin it down using an office pin too as well. Now I'm just trying to adjust the top. And yeah, this is how to tie the stud turban. If you like what you're seeing, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Comment down below which turban is your favorite from turban number 1 to turban number 4. And I'm going to use a paper to create the band from the front. So as you can see, I placed the paper on the edge of the Ankara, then I folded it twice. And now I'm just placing it on her forehead, and I'm going to have a hold on to it just like I did with the first turban. And just like the Turban turban, only that with this turban I make sure that one length is way longer than the other, because we are going to be creating ruffles with the longer length. So now I'm just trying to pin it in place. I'm trying to make it stable and secure. And now I'm just going to pin the edge of the ruffle with the band, just like with the other 3 turbans. And now I'm just adjusting the top as well. I'm just trying to fix the flower, and I'm just going to pin it in place. So the short length that she has been holding on to the entire time, I'm just going to use it to cover up her hair that's showing from underneath. I'm just pinning it together with the band. So this is turban style number 4. It's just basically the turban but with a little twist, which is the flower thingy at the top. Comment down below which is your favorite turban among the 4 turbans. If you are still watching up till this point, thank you so much for sticking around up till the end of the video. I really appreciate it, and don't forget to check out the video on how to tie the Zar Bahari turban and the Turban turban. I have it linked down below in the description. Do make sure you give this video a thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, share the video with your friends and family. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.